Hello, these are SolidWorks 2016 tutorials. Now in this video first let's open our valve assembly, and previously we talked about how to insert your components, how to add mates, how to use patterns, how to hide your components, suppress them, etc. And now we will show you these assembly features that you can add. So we have it here, or in insert assembly feature, and you can choose these. Okay, so first feature we want to show you is hole series, and you can see description in here. It says insert holes through series of parts in an assembly. So basically what we do is make a hole through some of our parts. So first we specify our position. Let's just click up here. Now we can choose our hole. Let's just leave it like this. Yeah, okay. And click OK. And that's the way you add hole that goes through our parts. Okay, now the next feature we want to talk about is this hole wizard. I think you all are familiar with hole wizard from parts, and basically it's the same thing. We just add a hole. Let's choose this hole and let's specify position. Let's just go to view and click here, and we can now specify this distance if we want to. Let's just say this is 80, and let's say OK, and click OK. Great. And that's the way you get this hole using hole wizard. Now the next thing we can use is a simple hole. So it creates just a simple hole, as you can see on planar face. So let's just select this face here, and never mind, let's just specify this info. So we can choose hole diameter and depth, and that's it. So it basically creates a hole. So simplified way of creating extrude cut with circular profile. Now if we want to see all of our features, we can go to our tree. Okay, let's just hide and go to the bottom, and below our mates we can find all of our features we added. So if we want to delete it, we simply right click and click on delete. Click OK. Now the next feature we can use is extruded cut. So again we have to select plane, planar face. So let's click here, go normal to, and simply create our profile. Let's say 25. Let's say this is 10. And now let's just exit our sketch and specify these feature properties. So let's just click through all, let's say, and click OK. That's the way how you create your extruded cut through your assembly, as you can see on both sides. Now the next thing we can use or feature is revolved cut. So we can specify not only these planes but these default assembly planes. So let's choose front plane, and let's create a circle here, specify the diameter of 7.5, let's say, and create the center line so we can revolve around it. Let's just exit our sketch, and we can again change some of these options here, change the angle, and just click OK. And there you have it. Now the next feature we can use is sweep cut. So for this we need to have sketch profile, and the path. So basically we need to first create a sketch, let's say here, okay, like this. Close it, and let's just create another sketch there. Let's just show this one, so it's shown. Let's just choose spline. Sorry, we didn't create a sketch, so let's just click on sketch and create new sketch. Great. Now let's add spline there. Great. And exit. In this sketch now we have our profile, so we can go to assembly, sweep cut, and select this sketch. Now let's wait for a while and click OK. And there is our sweep. So you can see it starts here and it ends there. Okay, now the other features that we can use are fillets. So we can add fillet to an edge or between faces. So let's just click on this edge and add fillet, let's say 3 mm. Click OK. And there you have it. So it's pretty simple, and we have all of that in our tree. Now also we can add chamfers, the same thing with fillets, and all the other features that we have are linear patterns that we can add. So the difference between this pattern and this is that here we can pattern our features and here we pattern our components. So we can choose a linear pattern, let's say this, and let's just select our feature. So features to pattern, let's say this feature here. Okay, so let's just delete this, add this, let's say 5, 2, this is the 1, and now let's just select this, delete. Now we have to select this, and now features the pattern, let's say these, and let's just increase this to 15, and there you have it. So the same thing is with circular pattern. Also we can use mirror to mirror our features and also use these patterns as well. So basically that's all about these features that we can add to our assemblies. So let's now just close our file and click on done save, and that's it.